All right. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tellor Dev Calls. Brenda is out at DAppCon, so she'll be giving a speech, I believe, tomorrow. Um, I I don't know what she's talking on, so I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. I'm sure it'll be great. But yeah, let's find out how the dev stuff's going. Dan, how's things?
Pretty good. I've been working on a profitability tracker for testnet, and so far we have 24 active validators with an average stake of almost 9,000 TRB,
Okay.
and validator reporter is averaging almost 6 TRB profit a day.
Well, first, I feel like you should use medians here.
Uh, yeah, that'd probably be.
Yeah, because like the average validator, I know like we have giant ones
Yeah,
that
yeah.
throw everything off. Um, 6 TRB for what, a day?
Mm-hmm.
So what's that?
They report every single
What's that
window.
APR? Yeah, give me an APR. We gotta,
Okay. I'll
yeah,
have to calculate that one out.
because I mean, I think like what's Ethereum stake APR? Maybe you know off the top of their head. Spuddy's probably the person to ask here, but um, I think it's something like 4%. Um, most Cosmos stakes, at least from what I remember, float between like 10 to 20% APR. Um, but they can be, like that would be like what I would shoot for ours would be like somewhere between 10 to 20. Expect like a token our size, um, which would be like, so I'll let you guys work back the math as far as like once we do get an APR out, the question will be ours is actually based, we'll probably have a really, really high APR if not a whole lot of people are staked. Like because we have fixed rewards. So ours is different than most networks like that. Like Ethereum, even like if you have 100, like Ethereum changes a little bit, but if you have more people staked, you have more emissions. And if you have less people staked, you have more total emissions, I mean. And less people staked is less total emissions. Whereas us, it's the same either way. So if you're the only person that stakes, you get all of them. And then what we would expect is more people will stake, and you basically split the pie until the APR is the market rate, give or take. And I'm curious to see what the market rate would be. So there's obviously some volatility, quite a bit of volatility risk in this APR, unlike a USDC, because you have to lock it up in TRB and can't sell it right away. So anyway, thanks, Dan. Excited.
Mhm.
Should be. I'm guessing you'll be done like in the next day with those little changes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And just make it look cool.
Nice. Um, and Caleb, how's things?
Good. I'm finishing up an article. I'm trying to walk some people through some general social forking stuff and how to edit the state and actually do it on the lower level of things and not just the idea of it. So that's been fun. And then now that I got a PR merge for update to the Discord monitor, I'm going to update all of those services and get that. We had our first slashing event that was caught on the alert this weekend. So whoever got slashed, you should probably unjail yourself. And yeah, that's it. That's all.
Cool. Yeah, on the slashing stuff. So it wasn't, or never mind. You're not talking normal teller. You're talking jailing. Um, on normal teller, so like the reports on mainnet Ethereum, we did have a dispute last Friday, I believe. This was an old issue that came up like right when we launched Teller Flex. Basically, like if you're submitting reporter values, you have to pad them. So like if it's calling for a UNT 256, you have to pad it out to 32 bytes. Um, and the reason for this is like whoever's reading it in their smart contracts needs to know that in order to be able to decode it certain ways. Especially older versions of Solidity don't necessarily handle it properly. So make sure you pad it. If you don't, you're subject to getting disputed. Almost everyone's okay. I think somebody just spun up like a really, really, really old reporter and submitted. That would be my guess. But yeah, message in Discord about that. Pay attention. And reach out if you have any questions or want us to even look at your code. Happy to. So, all right. Tim, how's things?
Good. So I wrapped up a PR last week for attestation slashing, which I've talked about on previous Monday calls. So then I'm working on some monitoring for the data bridge for attestations. Yeah, so spinning that up right this week.
Thanks. Cool. Ryan, how's things?
Good. The bridge page, I'm still trying to get the delegating to a validator functionality working. This one's a little bit trickier because it's using the Cosmos template as opposed to the other messages which use Tellor functions, but should wrap that up by tomorrow, and then I can do the selecting reporter as well.
Okay. And then Akram?
I guess I did the reviews last week. Also, was working on fixing Highliner to be able to push to the registry. For some reason, that's not working, so I'm trying it out with a different code.
You're still reviewing Tim's attestation stuff, right?
I think there was something to add. I think he added it, but I haven't. I guess. Do you want me to give it a second review? Yeah, I could do that. I should do
Well,
that.
yeah, I just saw you hadn't signed off on it yet, so you know.
I made it. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'll check because it's pretty simple, so I didn't think I needed to, but I'll double check.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. And then I believe you're going to be sharing something with us today, right?
Yeah, I can show
So what do you
the
got?
node analyzer. Hopefully it works as intended. Okay, so this is the code for the repo nodes analyzer. I'll just
The
go.
goal of this, I mean, as far as like to set people up as far as what they're actually looking at.
Yeah, so there is a README to run the commands on to be able to produce the numbers that you want. The main file here is discovery service. That Pi, what it basically does is takes in an RPC URL and picks out what the target node is at that RPC or what the network it's for. And based on that target, kind of basically goes crawling through the peers of that node, and then from the peers picks out ones that have the RPC available to query and goes into them, gets the peers, and basically calculates how many at the end result will be how many nodes are in the network, in the network that you're looking into. It gives you the number of RPCs that are available and working, I guess that are queryable, and it gives you a total of, I guess, also includes the numbers of P2P only networks where you don't actually, they're actually private. Let me just run it real quick. It shouldn't take that long. Go to RPC mainnet.
No, do Palmito.
Palmito, all right. Can you guys?
Palmito dash node, right?
It's node-palmetto. I can type it in chat.
Is it HTTPS?
Yep. Node dash jump. It's node-palmetto.
Oh, okay. Node dash Palmetto. All right, .com.
/Tellor layer.
Tellerlayer.com.
Hello layer one word
Slash
.com.
RPC.
Oh, okay. /RPC. That's it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Hope this works. Because I guess I didn't prepare it properly. But it should work. It's not that serious. Like, it's not that complex of code. So. And I did try it a couple times before.
Did you try it on any other networks?
Just mainnet and Palmetto. Actually, yeah, I haven't tried
You
it
could
on.
go try it
I
on like
tried it.
Osmosis and
Yeah.
some other ones. Okay, cool. So what does it give us?
So it gives us 33 nodes discovered, and 6 of them are RPC that are queryable.
Okay.
Let's do, and also in addition to that, you can do the analyze geo, which checks where those RPCs are, which countries, cities.
Nice.
It does like a simple HTML, nothing fancy for the visual. Let's copy it. Let me open this in the. Oh, I'm sharing only a single screen.
Nice.
Let me share the browser real quick. All right, and then this, I guess, gives you like the metrics are not super robust yet, but it gives you an idea of how many are. So this is AWS and Hetzner. These are cloud, and these are other. So they might be cloud. They most likely are not, since we don't have that many nodes to begin with. But there are some cloud services that in different countries that are not, I guess, as famous. But the green ones, so this one is, I know this one exists in Singapore. I know that's one AWS. It's Frederick. It's probably sorry. Yeah.
Right.
Manassas.
Probably the Virginia AWS.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Super cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, Akram. Any questions today? I don't think so.
No, I didn't see any questions.
Okay. Well, everybody, have a great week. Talk to you next week.